Chapter 4. Social Media Clowns. There was a time, not long ago, when people cared about how they carried themselves in public. It wasn't about money or designer labels. It was about dignity, self-respect, presentation. You could be broke and still walk with pride, still wear decency like a tailored suit. Respect didn't come from what you had. It came from how you acted. And in that world, character mattered. But now, we live in an age where people proudly record themselves throwing punches in Popeyes, screaming profanities on a city bus, twerking in front of a daycare, or roasting their own family on Facebook Live like it's a Netflix comedy special. And the worst part? They're not embarrassed. They're applauded. Likes, shares, and laughing emojis now serve as standing ovations. The worse the behavior, the wider the reach. Phones stay pointed up. Standards fall. This isn't just foolishness, it's a cultural unraveling. This isn't just a moment, it's a movement of madness. Welcome to the age of digital clowning, where the loudest fool with the most outrageous antics gets the most attention. There's a new addiction in the streets, and it's not pills, weed, or Hennessy, it's attention. And social media is the cheapest, fastest place to get it. You don't need talent. You don't need values. You don't even need clothes. All you need is a phone, a Wi-Fi signal, and absolutely no shame. What's the outcome? Nothing. No real money, no future, no growth, just wasted time and public nuisance. These people aren't building anything. They're chasing clout that doesn't pay, sacrificing dignity for attention that doesn't last. It's the ultimate zero-gain game. All the noise, drama, and self-exposure leads nowhere. And while they scramble for likes, the rest of us are forced to live with the mess. Our peace is disrupted. Our spaces are polluted with foolishness. Their actions don't just degrade themselves. They erode the environment we all share. It's not just a waste of time. It's a theft of peace.
Broadcasting dysfunction as a lifestyle. Today's digital culture is flooded with scenes that would have once been considered shameful. A mother screams at her son on live video, saying, "He bad, just like his daddy," as if public humiliation is a parenting strategy. A teenager flashes a pistol in a school bathroom, gang signs up, face in full view. A woman curses out a store clerk yelling, "Record me. They got me FD up," like disgrace is a trophy. Meanwhile, a man gets fired for fighting his manager and grins into the camera because the video did numbers. What used to be private dysfunction is now public entertainment, monetized, amplified, and normalized. This isn't a glitch. These aren't just a few bad apples. This is the culture. It's not entertaining. It's humiliating. And the most dangerous part is that it's now normal. The more we post dysfunction, the more we teach it to our children and to our communities. Just another piece of ghetto culture.
The OnlyFans illusion. As of 2025, an estimated 1.4 million American women are creators on OnlyFans. That's roughly 8% of women aged 18 to 24. And yet the average income for those creators is around $120 per month. In other words, nearly 1 in 10 young women are exposing themselves online for less than many jobs pay in a single day. That's not empowerment, it's economic exploitation in digital lingerie. If you're going to raise your daughters to sell their bodies, at least teach them to negotiate a decent wage. Because the truth is, almost no one makes real money on the internet. It's a long-shot fantasy, worse odds than professional sports. Our young women are being lied to. They are being seduced by filters and false promises. Nobody's teaching them values. Nobody's telling them the truth. This isn't freedom, it's prostitution. And it's costing them more than money. It's costing them their virtue. Remember, the internet is forever. Every moment you put out there becomes part of your permanent record. And only so much is forgiven before your value in the eyes of others begins to drop. Like it or not, men of real value don't want the mother of their children to be a sex worker. By the time your child is 10, other kids will know. They'll have seen the videos. And they'll be showing them around, laughing at your child's pain. What feels like quick money or attention today can become a lifetime of shame tomorrow, for you and for the people who love you.
Clout over character. What we're witnessing is the death of character and the rise of clout. There was a time when respect was earned through discipline and moral strength. You held down your family. You graduated when no one else did. You lent a hand to your neighbor. You suffered quietly and served with humility. That was character. No. You slap a teacher, and people call you a legend. You film yourself fighting your ex in a parking lot, and folks hit like while your kids watch from the back seat. You twerk in a public library and get featured on Shade Room. And then what? No jobs come from it. No scholarship, no investment, no opportunity. Just 30 seconds of digital applause followed by years of regret. When clout becomes the goal, character becomes the casualty. And in this upside-down world, the disciplined are mocked, and the fools wear the crown.
The silent majority is tired. Most people aren't doing this. Some folks still believe in dignity, in privacy, in presenting themselves with self-respect. But they've gone silent. And they're exhausted, tired of their image being hijacked by the worst among them. Tired of explaining, we're not all like that. Biz now. The game is rigged. The algorithm rewards the outrageous. Whoever humiliates themselves the most gets the most exposure. And that exposure reflects on all of us. Employers see it. Landlords see it. Admissions officers see it. The world doesn't separate the clowns from the crowd. Everybody pays the tax for viral foolishness.
Generational damage. This isn't just about grown people acting ignorant. This is about children watching it, downloading it, and learning from it. Symptoms of a failed culture. When a toddler curses and mom laughs, he learns that profanity equals power. When dad posts a fight video, his son learns that violence equals respect. When Auntie goes live in her bonnet and drags another woman, a girl watching learns. We're not raising children. We're raising performers. Kids who believe self-worth comes from followers and fame. This isn't just cultural fatigue, it's spiritual erosion. We are committing cultural suicide in front of the camera, and our kids are holding the phone.
The outside world is watching. You might say you don't care what the world thinks, but the world decides who gets the loan, the job, the apartment, or the scholarship. When people see viral chaos, they assume it's the norm. The headlines don't show the young man mentoring kids, or the single mother earning her degree. They show the circus, and the rest of us live under its shadow. This isn't a legislative issue. This is a cultural one. And culture only shifts when people change how they think and act. Change starts with one person choosing not to be a fool. One person who lives with dignity and influences others to do the same. One ripple becomes a wave. We don't need a revolution tomorrow. We need someone to light a match today,